Hello, hello. Tonight, a healing transmission. So I noticed last night actually when I was on here with you guys, I was like, oh, I sound like I'm really like stuffed up, like um sinuses. And then overnight sore throat came, um, like runny nose, sneezing, stuffed up. And then after I'd got up, oh my goodness, I felt so ill this morning. I thought I was not even gonna be able to take my kids to school. I was like, "Oh, I feel sick," and I'm having hot, hot flushes and just feeling terrible. Um, but what's really interesting these days is where before my standard response was keep going. You don't stop. You keep going. You keep working. You don't let people down. You follow through with what you committed to. And obviously that meant if I was unwell, I would go to work, when I used to be in corporate, go to the office and then spread my germs with everybody else. But it looked like the right thing to do. It looked like that was the responsible thing to do. It seems crazy now. And of course, it meant that my illness would last a lot longer because my body wasn't being given the opportunity to rest and heal. So I was kind of marveling at that today because um, I was my energy was low enough that I knew I wasn't well. Um, I didn't keep feeling sick, so I was kinda like, I could do some work." Like, I'm with it enough, I'm not in bed, although I have slept a lot today. I was like, "Yeah, I could actually do some work," but I thought, "No, because I'm not 100%, I'm not totally on it, and actually if I do rest, I'm gonna get better so much faster and it will be it'll be all good." So, I have slept a lot today. Um, I've done a bit of self-transmission, and to the point where I was feeling almost 100% well by sort of early afternoon. So we had the one of the regular calls today for the Thoughtful Raven community that supports people while they're reading the book and generally around the exploration of awakening and enlightenment. And I really thought, oh, I might have to cancel that. We might have to rearrange it. I'd started looking at it next week when I could do it instead. Um, but yeah, some rest, some transmission, and I was totally fine. And although I still sound, the nose is still not normal, um, and I've got a bit of a headache, but oh my goodness, compared to this morning, it's like revolutionary in terms of how much better I feel. So, um, I thought we'd have a healing transmission today, and I have actually put a little disclaimer in the description because is not a substitute for medical advice or support. Anything that's going on with you medically, make sure you're getting whatever is right for you, be that traditional Western, modern Western medicine, or traditional holistic medicine. Whatever you are doing to support yourself, you must always be listening to your own system, to your own wisdom, to your own body, to the professionals around you. You must do what's right for you. This is a short, general 15-minute transmission, so there really can be no guarantee that this is is going to miraculously heal you from whatever it is that you're experiencing. But I do intend it to be supportive. I do intend it to be um, just that supportive of whatever it is that you're experiencing. And as I've said in that little disclaimer, even if all you do is enjoy sitting and resting and being in the feeling of yourself for 15 minutes, that alone is an amazing soul healing experience. Anything that feels good is good for us. So I've just had a thought come to mind. Apart from drugs that are yeah, apart from illegal drugs, which might feel good in the short term. What I'm talking about is long term, lasting, good feelings. And that is always the feeling of ourself. So if we're going to be dropping into that space, that's a nice place to be. So we'll be together again for 15 minutes as normal. The gong will play at the start and the end. Hopefully, we'll get through it without sneezing. And but if I do, then that's okay. I sometimes cough, I sometimes do sneeze, or sometimes the cough is actually part of the process, the energy moving. It doesn't disrupt what's going on, so it's okay, whatever happens. So, yeah, so the gong will sound at the start and the end, so you know when we're done. And if you can sit for a little bit longer and just enjoy resting in that energy, then I really encourage you to do that. So lots of love. Thank you so much for being here again. Day 32 it is today. Super excited. Day 33 tomorrow. I'm very curious what intention comes through tomorrow, because 33 feels very special. I've just read that next week it's equinox and full moon, which also sounds kind of like an exciting time. I hold all these things lightly, bit of play, a bit of fun. Who knows? Who knows? Just my suggestion is stay open to all possibilities, and then you may just be pleasantly surprised. Anyway, stop talking, Helen. Let's get on with the transmission. Thank you for being here. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, that was too quiet. Let's start again. Checked the sound before, but obviously it wasn't right. Cool. There we are, the end of another transmission. Thank you for joining me. Lots of love.